Let's get to your top story, and that's External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar, who is in the United States till the 29th of December, marking the first high-level engagement between India and the United States following Donald Trump's presidential election victory. According to the Ministry of External Affairs, he will be holding discussions with his counterparts on vital, bilateral, regional as well as global matters. He's also scheduled to chair a conference of India's Consul generals in the United States, and he's expected to hold meetings with both Donald Trump as well as Joe Biden's administration officials. We have Ghazali, my colleague, joining us to get us more on this. Ghazali, what is expected out of this meeting, and very crucially timed just before Donald Trump takes over as the President of the United States?
See, if you remember, a similar trip was taken by Dr. Jaishankar in 2016, just a year ahead or months away when Donald Trump was taking over as president for the first time, when Dr. Jaishankar was the foreign secretary in 2016. So a similar visit has been undertaken this time around with Foreign Secretary Mr. Vikram Misri already there in United States. He has already met some of the officials of the State Department, and now Dr. Jaishankar has also arrived in US, and he has a series of meetings lined up. Like once you mentioned that Consul Generals of India will have a meeting with Dr. Jaishankar. Then Dr. Jaishankar is expected to meet the outgoing officials of Biden administration. He's also expected to meet the incoming officials of the State Department, or the likely officials of the State Department who will be in office when Donald Trump takes charge as the president on January 20th. Why this is significant? One, because when the last time in 2016 he undertook that trip before Donald Trump taking oath as the president, in 2017 Prime Minister Modi also went, and his first trip to the United States in Trump's administration. So this time around also it is expected, since Foreign Secretary is there, Dr. Jaishankar is there, then it is very likely that Prime Minister Mr. Modi may be attending the oath ceremony of Donald Trump when he takes over as the charge. Though the External Affairs Ministry has said there is no such schedule as of now, and they also refused to comment whether Mr. Modi has also received an invitation from Donald Trump, since he openly said that he has sent out invitation to Chinese president for his oath ceremony. Besides that, we have seen that there is a lot of cooperation, trade, business between India and US, so it will be reviewed with the outgoing Biden administration officials and Dr. Jaishankar. Besides that, it is very likely, since we have seen a lot of other issues which created differences between India and US, the famous being the case of the killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, and how some of the Indian officials were being blamed for that. Gurpatwant Singh's Pannu assassination attempt was also one issue which brought differences between India and US administration. So it is very likely that this first high-profile visit before Trump taking over the office, these issues will certainly be discussed with Mr. Biden. This is also being reported there that perhaps Jake Sullivan, the National Security Advisor of the United States, may visit India before Trump's taking over in the early weeks of January. So these are the crucial meetings which will be held there. This trip is also meant to see that perhaps all these visits and meetings will be outlined in this particular meeting between Dr. Jaishankar and the outgoing officials of the Biden administration as well.
Right, Ghazali, thank you so much for joining us with those details.